Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, Lackbash 2006 with Captain Mediocrity
and Mechanerd 1.
Who's drinking his Pepsi.
He said Lackbash.
I did.
1, 2, 3!
Chris Masters versus Carlito.
No, starting off, we are in Lexington, Kentucky. It is in America.
Morocco.
And the song is horrible.
Is it?
Yes. And I wanted to talk about it,
It's not
but
really
I don't know who it's by, I
not
don't know
that
what it's
horrible.
called,
It
and
was
I can't remember it.
Daco Jones.
Canadian.
Daco Jones. No, Canadian rock band. They had Peter Gabriel for Wrestlemania, and then they had
Some random
Daco
Canadians.
Jones. I can't remember exactly the song like that. Draco Jones.
Okay. Yeah, so Backlash or Lackbash. Did you want to start off?
With Masters and Carlito.
Carlito and Masters.
Chris Masters and Carlito.
The tag team has split up.
Yeah, because one of them's a dick. But I'm not sure which
But
one.
I'm not really sure which one's a dick.
Yeah.
That's just what you just said, but...
Yeah.
Because Carlito screwed Masters at the Rumble. He
Right.
screwed Masters in the Elimination Chamber.
Right.
So clearly he's the heel.
But
He's not.
Chris Masters is a dick.
It's kind of like Masters is just a dick by proxy.
Yeah. Yeah, he got booze when he walked out, and Carlito got I forgot what word it was. The opposite of booze. Cheers, that's it. Cheers.
Man.
I'm drunk on Pepsi.
Sponsored by CM Punk.
Pepsi.
Oh.
Yeah. So do you want to talk about Chris Masters' opening, like coming out, and I'll talk about Carlito's.
Okay, Chris Masters comes out. He's got a really cool cape on. And he's
It's not
like
a
going,
cape. I don't know what it is. It was like a rope cape with like chains and stuff.
He had a capey thing on, and he took the capey thing off, and he has like velour pants, and they're really shiny. And he just like struts down to the ring because he's a steroid freak.
Yeah.
And like people are booing him, which is good if he's the heel, but I'm guessing he is. So
Not.
maybe.
Carlito does his music plays, and he comes out with the best shirt, with what you wouldn't get away with it in like 2 years after this. When does the PG era start?
Who cares?
It won't happen in the PG era. It says, do you spit or do you swallow? Right?
Do you spit or swallow?
Do you spit or swallow?
Which he spits. It's like clearly obvious that it's not even a question he should be asking.
Oh, he's wondering. He's a spitter.
But he might be asking anyone else, but he's clearly a spitter.
He's a spitter. He spits in the face at
of people who don't want to be cool.
Exactly. Yeah. So now he wants to know if everyone else spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool, or they swallow
in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
No. It means they're pussies. Because they are swallowing and not manning up and spitting people in the face.
They might be swallowing their pride.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
And now the most important part, the match.
Yeah, they have a match. It was okay. It's a pretty good match.
Yeah, it's good.
They look up. Good start. Good quick pace. Carlito locks in the Masters well.
Oh wait, no. First off, Masters chokes Carlito with his shirt, I think.
Yeah, he does.
Disqualification.
Well, we'll talk about this later.
But it is. Should be.
We'll talk about it later. Carlito goes up for a 10-punch spot, and the crowd are chanting so loudly with him. They are so buzzed for Carlito for some reason.
It's actually,
it's actually a really good crowd.
It's a good crowd,
night.
yeah.
Masters powerbombs Carlito in the corner, and that looks nasty. And then you get Chris Masters sucks chant. Well, Masters sucks chant.
Yeah.
They don't go Chris Masters sucks.
Yeah, everyone's on Carlito's side.
Yeah, because he's the face.
Maybe. He's just a better character.
Yeah.
He's
But,
somehow likeable.
My favourite part of this match was when Chris Masters grabs Carlito's on the floor and Chris Masters grabs him by the hair and drags him. It's just like that's just mean. It'd been cool if his Astro. His afro got pulled off.
Well, he was wears a wig. Yeah. There was lots of Masters trying to get the master lock in.
Yeah,
and
Carlito
just sliding
sort of
out.
slipping out.
Yeah,
because he's like covering himself in apple juice or something.
What? You'd be sticky.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ah!
It'd be horrible. And you smell really bad. And Carlito has his like a lot of wrestlers do that, like the rush where it's like okay, got to do a bunch of moves really quickly. And
Yeah,
then he rolls into a pin, then does like a springboard.
Oh, the springboard elbow, that was awesome. That was
cool.
a good elbow. I like that elbow. A lot of good sequences in this match, and then like next part I really liked is Carlito gets in the corner, picks up his apple, throws it, and Master's like, what the fuck? Turns around, Carlito just punches him. Carlito hits a moonsault and just keeps countering the Master Lock. And then the face, Carlito, how does he win, the face? The good guy, the nice guy.
Carlito's not the good guy. I thought he was some screwing over Masters.
Yeah, but people are cheering him.
Yeah, I know, but in the story, he's
the good guy.
He's the bad guy.
Masters attacked him, but like Masters has every reason to attack him.
He pins him and uses the rope.
Yeah.
To help him.
Leverage gets the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Which Carlito was using the rope quite a bit for the match.
I would say
sticking to the ropes.
Back to the face and heel thing. Like Carlito has screwed Masters over, and Masters has actually shown like great patience and like trusting Carlito for like 2 months when he shouldn't do.
Yeah.
And like he finally attacks him, and he's the bad guy. And like Carlito acts like a dick for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
He cheats to win here. What a nice guy!
Yeah,
he's the wrong one.
Carlito is the bad guy, but I guess he's that likable that they're okay for him to win. But then, this isn't the only match where the wrong person wins. Though, I would rather have Carlito win. That makes sense.
No.
Chris Masters should have won, because he's the face.
Who do you like more, Chris Masters or
Carlito?
Okay.
Not because Chris Masters is bad in any way. I mean, I've seen better, I've seen worse.
When I was watching at the time, I didn't like Chris Masters. I thought he was boring.
Yeah.
I didn't really like Carlito because I thought he was stupid.
Why?
But going back, actually starting from New Year's Revolution to Backlash, or Lackbash, I actually have really enjoyed watching these two. Like, in the Elimination Chamber, they were amazing.
Yeah, that was good, yeah.
They were so funny.
That's good.
They did such a good job. And then at WrestleMania against Kane and Big Show, it was a good match, if a little bit forgettable. And they were a good team together.
Yeah.
And, all the antics at the Rumble, the things we saw on Raw, and like on the extras now, they're a good pair of guys. And they work well together.
Yeah.
But I don't get face heel thing.
No. Well, they don't get it either.
No, apparently not.
So, yeah.
Anyway, we cut backstage to Maria. And she basically does a survey says... Who likes Cena?
Oh, yeah. He does, yeah. Who's the best?
Who likes Edge?
Who likes Triple H?
Yeah! Fuck yeah!
And this is when they go backstage?
This is backstage.
Oh, no, like, they actually talk to some of the fans.
No. Yeah, that's it. Survey, the survey says.
And they're like...
Maria joins the NWO.
Like, the,
Survey says.
This
Number one.
This main event match, like, splits up 3 of the 4 main groups of wrestling. You got like the Cena fans that don't really know what's going on. Then you have the older school fans, but aren't really into wrestling. They're into Triple H.
Yeah,
like they know Triple H is one of the most
They're
popular ones.
casual wrestling fans.
Yeah. And then you have like the real
Die
wrestling
hards.
fans who want Edge, and the fourth one are ones who watch it for the divas.
They want Lita to win.
Yeah.
They just want boobs.
Yeah. Talking about boobs.
Lita pops out.
Whoa! She doesn't pop out. This is not that Raw episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The live section. Oh well, she does promise
She-
a private sex celebration. And
we won't see.
the funny thing is, Cena breaks that one up as well. No, he doesn't. Yeah, moving on.
So Lita makes fun of rednecks.
Yeah, she does in Kentucky.
Offensive.
It's not the last time to be insulted tonight. Poor old Kentucky.
Oh, they get. This is actually not that bad compared to
No,
later.
no,
Later
this is
is
actually
really
very tame.
horrible. And Lita, she gets around. She has lots of sex apparently.
Yeah,
She seems to make that
Maria
clear.
says, well, it seems to me like you like to have your mouth open.
Yeah.
It's like,
Meaning.
that's not how you do a blowjob, Maria.
Edge, Matt Hardy, CM Punk.
Jeff, Vince, Shane, Stephanie,
This is not official.
Undertaker, Kenny,
No, I don't say.
Al Snow,
Edge is
Head.
only official in head. Well, yeah, but all of them.
Armando Estrado, Armando Alejandro Estrada. The Cuban guy who was like GM of ECW for a bit, who was manager of Umaga. Because we have a debut of Umaga. Well, not the debut, but the first time he's turned up on You've Seen Him At All before.
Oh, right, yeah.
He debuted 4 weeks previously on Raw and just beat the shit out of Flair. Guess what he does tonight?
Yeah, he does beat the shit out of Ric Flair, but Ric Flair, he does put up a bit of a fight. I actually thought that he made Umaga look bad. Because, yeah, he annihilates Flair, but how many nads did Flair hit today?
Both
In that match?
Both several times.
Yeah.
It starts off with Umaga on the offensive, but Flair gains the upper hand. I'm just going to read Flair's... Basically every move Flair makes in this match.
Starting from...
Eye poke. Low blow. Chops. Low blow. Chops. Dodge. Chops. Dodge. Chops. Knee. 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 That's him hitting Umaga's knee. Not hitting a knee.
Oh, right,
He's doing chop blocks to the knee. But it's not enough. He goes for the figure four. Umaga kicks him into the corner, does a shoulder flying headbutt, bum splat, flying headbutt, Samoan spike, Flair's dead.
Yeah.
Quick match. It's a squash. Introduce Umaga, and Flair still, because he's a legend. He's got some offense in. He still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It was okay. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean...
I haven't really anything to say about it. Really.
Umaga's one of those other wrestlers that are just... He's a monster and he's supposed to just destroy.
And he does for a long time.
But people were obviously cheering for Ric Flair.
Yeah.
He's Ric
They
Flair.
haven't seen Umaga, so
Yeah.
they're not going to cheer him. He's been introduced as a heel anyway.
Yeah.
So people are going to cheer Flair.
Yeah.
It's obvious.
So it's alright, but I mean, I
But
thought
yeah.
Flair did quite well.
Umaga did a very good job.
And at the end, what's his name?
Armando Alejandro
The
Estrada.
guy in the white suit. He had the biggest cigar. It was like that. Oh, I just shouldn't do that, but it was massive.
Ask Lita.
And Umaga was eating the ropes.
Yeah.
Forge red licorice. He gets hungry after a match.
After the just deduction.
You can tell. This
God.
goes into the
You can talk about this. I'm going.
the best backstage.
I don't know if I want to call this the best. Strangest.
In the show.
Strangest.
No. Later, there is.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Second strangest.
yeah. But both have Vince in it, because Vince, he's a
Strange.
pervert.
Yeah.
We just get to it. Yeah,
And a blasphemer.
he's. Oh. We should probably do a discussion warning here of like
Yeah.
only Christian,
If you're a Christian
hardcore Christian,
and you want to watch Backlash,
don't.
because you will be offended.
If you're a hardcore Christian, don't. Do this.
My girlfriend is deeply hardcore Christian.
Deeply.
Shut up. She's like born again and shit. I would never show her this. I've shown her Caligula, and I wouldn't show her this.
She didn't like Caligula.
No, she thought it was a bit weird.
It's sad.
I'll show her. I spit on your grave next.
So, Vince claims that he.
Well, first he says, "Look at my guns."
Oh yeah, he does like to show off his guns. He's talking to Shane, and so it's Shane and Vince versus Shawn Michaels. We haven't actually talked about this yet. Shane and Vince versus Shawn Michaels and his tag team.
Just quickly, the opening promo at the start of the show, it makes it out that this is just a war.
Yeah.
These two are trying to kill each other.
Yeah, these two people. These two on each team. And
amazing
we didn't
promo.
mention that the promo is really long. It was, wasn't it?
That's the later one. That was the before the match. The one opening the show.
Oh no, it was the Kane one was really long.
Yeah, that's
okay.
really long as well.
Anyway, yeah, so it's Shane and Vince versus Shawn Michaels and God.
Yeah.
And we'll go back and we'll get into God later.
Yeah, we'll get into God later.
It's also bizarre. This whole show was quite bizarre.
Yeah, Vince says, "Shane, you take Shawn Michaels, and you leave God to me."
Yeah, because he claims, Vince McMahon claims, he is just as good as God.
Yeah. And then the weird shit starts to happen.
Where Vince is
Well, first,
going to prove that he is as good as God.
yeah. So he empties a bottle of water onto the floor,
Yes, and then
he sort of just goes splishy, splashy, slishy, splashy.
stamps on it. He's like, "What is it?"
What is it?
And
Shane's
Shane
just
is
like,
making a mess.
"Fuck, yeah, you're making a mess."
Making a mess.
You're
Like
making
Shane.
I like you, Shane.
No, it's
Walking on water, which is Jesus, not God. Although, if you ask my girlfriend, they're the same thing because it's the Godhead of. Yeah, he walks on water.
Jesus is the son of. That's like saying we're the same as. Never mind.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about it.
it gets weirder.
Can I just introduce this bit? Vince has a fish.
Oh god,
It's a dead fish,
a dead fish. Yeah.
but it is a fish. It's not like
He has a
it's not like a
French
fillet. Like he's cut it up and he's gonna eat it later. It's just a fish. Vince.
Well, he had a French stick as well.
He had a French
He had a French stick.
stick. Right.
French stick.
A baguette.
No. Yeah, it's
I can't. I don't know. French stick.
big bit of bread.
Yeah. A big long bit of bread. And the first thing he does is break the bread. Right?
Yeah, breaking the
Yes.
bread. Yeah. This is the skin of Vince. Ew.
And
It's a bit crusty.
then he picks up the fish.
He
So
doesn't.
he picks up the bread and he throws it.
Yeah.
And he picks up the
Bread.
fish, throws it. I feel like he makes it. Oh no, he makes a joke after, doesn't he? Oh god, no. So he throws it and then he's like, Shane, wait for this. Hold on. And then some people offside apparently. I mean, obviously it's supposed to not be a miracle, but bullshit. Some of the staff had best job of their life.
Yeah. They got to throw fish and
They
bread
got to
at
throw
Vince.
bread and fish at Vince and Shane. And that's the thing that's happened.
I would have loved to have been at that meeting.
Because he can make more fish and bread. Because he's God. And he has a fish, he picks up a fish. And he's
Fuck.
he goes to Shane, he's like, you see this? And he pauses for dramatic effect. And he goes, holy mackerel!
Damn.
And we're like,
I want the next bit.
okay.
Shane has a bottle of water. So Vince walks off down the hall and Shane's...
He
had a bottle of
smells
water.
the fish. He doesn't smell the fish. It's terrible. Yeah.
And then like he's not looking, he's looking at his dad going, what the fuck? And he gets his bottle, drinks it. And like, pfft, it's wine. And like Shane just goes, Dad? And chases him off after him.
Dad, I don't drink alcohol.
And that concludes the second weirdest segment of the night.
Backstage segment.
Later we'll get to the weirdest.
Because this is the weirdest backstage, but when it comes to actual segments, they are... It's third. the other backstage one we're talking about is the second.
Yeah.
And the one in the ring later is the first.
Yeah.
I think.
Well.
It's terrible.
Oh yeah, I forgot about In the Ring. I was counting the other thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So. Right.
Mickie James versus Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
Part 5.
Is it?
Yeah, because we saw him at New Year's Revolutions. Fantastic
yeah.
match.
No, it's always a good match.
Royal Rumble. It was Mickie James versus Ashley with Trish Stratus as special guest referee, and it was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
The story carried it, but it was a good match.
I feel like you're contradicting
I can't remember what we said about it.
yourself. We've done that before.
No, yeah, it was a SmackDown pay-per-view. What was after that? Wrestlemania. Of course, Mickie James winning the title.
Ah,
Great match.
yeah.
And we saw him on the extras as well. Saturday Night Main Event.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did.
No.
Possibly not.
But?
We have been raving about these two, saying they're fantastic.
Have we? Yeah, they're good.
The matches they've had are absolutely
I've just
brilliant.
said that Trish is a bit of a bitch. I
Yeah.
would, she's taking the kiss from Mickie James. That was it,
Now, what the first problem I have with this match, it could have done with a promo package, because some weird shit has been going on. Mickie James dressed as Trish, Trish dressed as Mickie James on Raw.
It did have a...
No, they cut back to Raw, but they didn't actually show a promo package. Which, given that this feud has been going on for like 6 months,
Yeah.
maybe longer, and it has had some twists and turns since WrestleMania, could have been explained better.
Yeah. So yeah, they did dress up as each other.
Yeah.
And now they're dressed as themselves.
They're back to dressing as themselves, which is why Jerry Lawler goes, "Mickey's dressed as Mickey! Trish is dressed as Trish! Puppies!"
For announcement.
Yeah. Helpful, Jerry.
Yay.
Go get him, Tiger. Don't know, carry on.
So, first thing of this match, well, I think we both agree that Mickey's skirt should be a bit shorter.
Yeah.
Because we can't see all of the arse.
Yeah, the second problem I have with this match is that the camera always seems to be looking at Mickie James' skirt.
Yeah, and I think it's by accident because of how short her skirt is. She just keeps on getting in the way, like, damn.
Maybe.
Damn.
But the camera does seem to be following her around behind her.
I feel like I shouldn't be looking, but damn.
Vince would. It's a miracle.
Yeah, and also, as soon as Mickie James gets knocked over like the first time and her skirt goes up, everyone's like, yeah! Kentucky's full of her!
Kentucky's erect!
Yeah.
The match starts off with mat wrestling, very good mat wrestling. Pinning sequences, very hard hitting forearms and punches.
Being very flexible and bouncing around.
Yeah,
as well.
Trish kicks Mickie James straight in the face like twice in a row.
Yeah.
Good scissor kick. Does a Lufez press off the
scissor
apron.
kick.
Yeah. Gets her to the outside, Lufez press off the apron. Starts punching the crap out of her. Get back in the ring, Mickie James is in the corner and Trish splashes her and Mickie just screams.
Oh.
And then Trish Stratus climbs the turnbuckle and Mickie James pushes her off, and you can see Trish, she sort of falls off and she gets her arm on the apron and she hits the ground really hard, and she looks like she's really hurt herself, and in fact she dislocates her shoulder.
Yeah, which we learn about later on.
Yeah. A really, really nasty fall. But she carries on, which is like credit to her. But this is like the problem with the finish that we mentioned earlier in the Chris Masters Carlito match. But maybe because of the injuries, why they ended it quickly.
Possibly.
I don't know.
I don't know if they knew about it.
Well, Trish would have.
Trish
She should have been in
yeah.
pain,
Yeah.
and she would have said to Mickie James, "I'm fucked. Let's finish this."
Maybe.
Maybe that might be why I'm so short. But the third problem I have with this is the finish.
Yes.
Would you like to go through it? Because you're angry about it.
I was just angry because the disqualification counts now.
I was angry because of the finish. He was angry about the semantics and stuff.
Yeah. The
Would you like to talk about?
continuity.
Say what happens first.
I can't remember.
Well, Mickie James takes Trish's top off.
I remember-
Not top, but two tops.
Yeah.
And she strangles her with it.
That's it.
Ref counts to 5. Mickie doesn't let go. DQ. That's the difference, I think, is Chris Masters let go before 5.
Yeah.
But the first 2 matches of the night, and you've got 2 strangulation spots with the shirt.
With shirts. Which I think, in a non-disqualification match, is illegal.
And a non-disqualification match is illegal.
No. A disqualification match is illegal.
You mean a normal match?
A normal match. No?
It's a weapon.
Yes, it's a weapon.
But I guess you can pass it off as like referees letting them go. Depending on who's writing the show that night. I see what you mean, yeah.
It comes up later as well, doesn't it? Some disqualification stuff. I believe.
Maybe. But compared to all the other matches these two have had, this is short.
Sure.
This is disappointing.
It was short.
But maybe because Trish was injured.
Yeah. But, saying that, because the matches here on this pay-per-view weren't that bad, so it's just another one to add on, I think. Like, we've seen better, but we've also got other good matches on this.
Yeah.
On this pay-per-view. So, it sort of adds to...
Given the high standard these two have had up to now, this was a bad match, and this was disappointing. But if they had to end it early because Trish Stratus was injured, fine. Don't...
Yeah.
Her
Also,
well-being is the most important
You're
thing.
comparing it to the other matches, because this match was a good match.
Yeah.
There was a lot of...
For the 5 minutes it lasted, it was hard-hitting, quick, and incredibly painful looking.
Yeah.
Their match at WrestleMania was fantastic, though. But it's like AJ Lee and Paige now, where they've been fighting for 6 months.
Yeah. You can watch it.
Yeah, and they're still watchable. The matches are good. I mean, AJ Lee and Paige kind of ran out a couple of months ago, I guess, but... Trish and Mickie James have been fantastic. This will probably carry on anyway.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, Strangle, DQ, ending.
Backstage.
We cut back to Maria again.
Yes. And she will be talking to Shawn Michaels.
And she asks Shawn Michaels, is God going to show up?
And Shawn Michaels is like, I don't like to shove my Christianity down people's throat. Obviously shoving Christianity down people's throat. As you say that.
He said, let's be honest here, it's a handicap match.
Yeah.
It's Vince and Shane versus me.
Yeah. But
actually, it's more than that.
But God is always with him. So she's there.
He's a good Christian. God is always with him, and he's got 2 words for you. Suck it.
Yeah.
So he believes in God, but he does want you to give him a blowjob.
I think suck it is really exactly what they wanted.
Yeah.
Because if they asked for it, then if they got it, it'd be quite disappointing.
Doesn't matter. It's a passionate promo, and it's really good.
Yeah, well, it's passionate, but a lot of Jesus. I mean, God. A lot of God.
Hey. Winner takes all. RVD versus Shelton Benjamin.
Yes.
Money in the Bank and the Intercontinental title on the line.
Oh, was Money in the Bank on the line? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's called Winner Takes All.
Oh.
In that case.
What's missing now?
First bad point about this match, no Big Momma coming out.
That's a big point that you just made. No, it's a good thing.
Yeah,
She's probably backstage with
Viscera.
Viscera.
Getting the Visagra.
God bless us. God bless us. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And if you check out the end of our last video, I did put Viscera doing a Visagra to Eminem to fuck like a beast by a wasp. Greatest decision I've ever made.
Back to the match.
EC Dub chance.
There's an ECW crowd. Yeah, tonight.
In Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I'm not even sure ECW ever went to Kentucky, but...
No, they must have gone at some point and then left.
Maybe, I don't know. I can't confirm
But
that.
they were chanting ECW chants.
Yeah.
Like ECW and holy shit.
I'm going to start off by saying I didn't actually write too many notes down for this match because
We were watching.
it was fucking awesome.
For the first, you didn't write notes for like the first half of the match.
Yeah.
Neither did I, because we were watching the match.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes, it's just really good. Go out and watch it. The first note I did make was RVD's on. He's holding onto the ropes on the outside on the ring apron. Shelton Benjamin jumps over him, sunset flip, powerbomb to the outside, and like RVD lands straight on the back of his head. looks painful as fuck, and it's awesome.
Was that a holy shit moment?
Yeah,
I think it was.
pretty much was. Awesome backbreaker as well. Next great spot, Rolling Thunder, countered into a Samoan drop.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
More like rolling blunder, am I right? Hit me.
Okay.
Yes.
You can have the Rolling Blunder.
I just want to mention that JR was quite sad because he said that Iron Sheik isn't there.
I don't know why he said that.
It's true.
It's true, Iron Sheik isn't there.
He actually went through a whole list. Sabu's not there. Sandman's not there.
Bob Backlund.
True.
Bruno Sammartino.
But yeah, Iron Sheik is not there. It's because he was doing his move.
Oh yes, Shelton Benjamin locks in the camel clutch.
Yeah, that's it.
And
he's like, Iron Sheik isn't there.
We know.
I don't think they have to be there.
Shit, JR, thanks for that. I just got Shelton Benjamin confused with the Iron Sheik. And they're so physically alike.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit. Hatui. They are both awesome athletes. There's a crazy superplex spot.
Yeah.
RVD goes to the top to do the 5-star frog splash. Shelton Benjamin just jumps up. I love Shelton Benjamin jumping onto the top rope. He is such an athlete.
Shelton Benjamin, when he's not botching, he's good.
Shelton Benjamin is the best athlete in the WWE at this time and for a
time,
long time.
Yeah,
Jumping from the ground onto the top rope, pretty incredible. And they superplex so quickly. There's like no time to get ready for it. They just do it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And this... So, we should mention that the crowd here, they were booing Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
And they were cheering on RVD. But they gave all respect to Shelton Benjamin when the good stuff happened.
Yeah.
Even when either one of them did something cool, there was cheers because the crowd actually knew that this was a good match from both sides.
Yep. Split leg moonsault, 2 count. This match is just incredible. RVD does a monkey flip, and Shelton Benjamin gets flipped so hard into a standing position. He's like, "Fucking whoa, man." RVD misses the 5-star frog splash. Shelton Benjamin hits him with a DDT. RVD gets his foot on the ropes. It's at this point that I noticed "We Want Conway" sign. To which I thought, no, we don't.
I forgot to mention the poop dog sign as well.
Oh yeah,
there was a poop dog sign earlier. I don't know why.
Were you happy about that?
No. I was just saying it was like, that's funny. Why?
Crossbody attempt, but he gets rolled through. Nice hurricane runner by RVD as well. The finish comes when RVD hits a Van Daminator with the briefcase because the ref gets knocked down.
Oh yeah, the referee gets knocked down.
I don't think this is a lane bump. That's the lane.
Yeah, there's a couple lane bumps.
Yeah, it's not a great bump. Van Daminator with the briefcase, freaking awesome. 5-star frog splash. RVD wins 6-time Intercontinental Champion. And he would lose it on Raw. Oh. To Shelton Benjamin. Great match.
Yeah.
Both guys should be further up the card than this. I love Shelton Benjamin. He really should have been a title contender at some point, but he never really was.
Yeah.
Same pretty much goes to RVD. I mean, he's going to win the title in a couple of months' time. But it's RVD, and it takes until 2006 to win a world title. And he wins 2. So
I'm sure a lot of fans disagree with that. Because when he recently came back, like last year or something, people were very happy that he was there. Because people love RVD.
I don't think he has slowed down a little bit, and he has become very formulaic. His matches are still good.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean,
I know lots of people don't like RVD now.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, certain people do. I've been watching certain people's videos, and they slag off. It's Spoonie, yeah. I love Spoonie, but he does not know anything about wrestling.
Wow. We're not being friends with Spoonie. I'm not saying anything. I love Spoonie. I like his view on wrestling, and if he wants to be friends, he can. Not with this guy.
Fuck that guy. Now his review of the ring, excellent.
Yeah,
no,
anyway, back to wrestling.
I'm not talking about Spoonie, but I was, but I do still get a pop out of seeing RVD.
Yeah, and I thought that people really liked RVD still. When he's out, everyone's like, yeah. I mean, you didn't see Batista get that.
No.
Yes. So RVD still gets his way.
With the ladies.
With the drugs.
Oh.
Next show is
Kane.
a big show. A big show. And we mean big literally.
Yeah. Big Show is a big fat motherfucker.
He's got a buffet inside his tummy. He's eating the whole thing. And Kane.
Big Show is just... Fuck me, man.
Do you want to go
Big
through...
Show has always been fat. In fact, nowadays, the older he's got, the better looking he's got. And he's had slimmed down a lot. And there was a time in like the late 90s, early 2000s when he was a fat cunt as well.
Whoa,
but 2006 Big Show is the biggest, fattest... He's like challenging Viscera for Fat Guy of the Year.
I don't think so. But Viscera's shorter.
Yeah, I think it shows more of Viscera.
Yeah.
No, Viscera is just fat. But yeah, Big Show fills out his onesie.
What?
I don't
He's
know.
not wearing a onesie.
His wrestling tights.
Kane and Big Show have a onesie match.
Yeah, Kane's insane again as well.
Kane's insane in the membrane.
He keeps chanting May 19th over and over again.
Yeah.
This has a long-ass promo package.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, wanted to go through everything that's been happening before this.
Well, we lost the tag team titles.
They were a tag team.
Well, we saw that at WrestleMania.
Yeah, no, they were a tag team.
They lost the titles to the Spirit Squad.
Lame.
Which may be the start of people's problems.
Yes.
Kane goes crazy, starts saying May 19th over and over again. They get a rematch against the Spirit Squad.
Yeah.
Kane just kills everyone. Kane gets a chair and continues to kill everyone.
Yeah.
Big Show comes in and is like, what the fuck, man?
Cool.
Kane chokeslams him.
Oh yeah. He does. Kane does that thing with Big Show. He's like holds his neck for ages. Like, oh, I'm gonna chokeslam you. And Big Show's like, I'm paralyzed. I just can't do anything. And
I'm so fat.
Kane's just. And Big Show's like, why can't I do anything about that?
I'm so fat.
I need to go and practice in the mountains and down Dunkin' Donuts and just, you know, lifting the donuts.
No.
And yeah, and then
The week after, the shit gets even crazier. Kane comes out, still going on about May 19th. And he picks up Lillian Garcia and fucking throws her into the announce table.
Does it, like, I don't know what his goal was before Big Show comes out. Like, I don't know if he was going to chokeslam her.
Yeah.
I don't know through the announce table or anything. But Big Show comes up and distracts him. So he's like, oh, I've got to get rid of this.
Yeah,
and like
trash.
throws her to the side. Oh, it looked painful.
Yeah.
Like, it looked more painful than if he did a chokeslam to the table.
Yeah, and then
Because like she caught the table.
Yeah, so they get in the ring and Big Show chokeslams him.
Yeah, but Kane does the thing and like, and Big Show's like, oh no, I'm better now. I've been training.
Backstage, Big Show Kane like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? What the
Yeah.
fuck? And Kane just like rips out Big Show's eye and there's fucking blood everywhere.
Oh yeah, and all the wrestlers and referees are better there.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
I get him off.
Jesus, man.
Wasn't there a backstage bit with Big Show?
Yeah, with Todd Grisham, which I was just about to get into.
Okay.
He mentions Kane's movie. Cena was coming out.
I was going to say that it's funny that, like, Kane's this threat, you know, he's from hell or whatever, and, you know, he's going insane. And he is, like, it's official canon in the story of this is, you know, Big Show feels bad for him because he is working on a film.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really funny. Like, oh, I'm evil. I need to go and write the script.
He's like, Big Show says, oh, he's in See No Evil. Well, I was in Waterboy. Waterboy. That's movie I was in.
He was in Jingle All the Way as well. He should have credited that.
And that's even more relevant nowadays because Jingle All the Way 2 has been announced.
About wrestling films, unfortunately.
There's actually quite a few wrestlers in films at the moment because Dean Ambrose is in a film. Randy Orton's going to be in Condemned 2.
Not talk about that. That's another video entirely.
Oh, this is the funny bit. Big Show says, I don't know what May 19th's about. Maybe his goldfish died or his puppy ran away.
Oh, really? Is that what it was it?
Yeah, that's why he's going crazy. It's May 19th. His fucking goldfish died.
Joey died.
The goldfish.
Goddamn goldfish.
He ripped my eye out because his goldfish died.
I don't think it was a goldfish.
Oh, this match sucks.
I think May 19th is the day he realised Cena Evil was going to suck. I don't know how bad Cena Evil is actually, I've not seen it. But I know a lot of people wanted the sequel. So it must be alright.
He came out with the hook thing from Cena Evil for a while. And it's
Peter Pan!
That makes even less sense.
I'm after you!
No, it's not a hook. It's like a big hook on a chain.
Peter Pan!
It's like Peter Pan, but instead of Captain Hook, it's Pyramid Head.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. This match sucks.
2 bears wrestling.
2 fat bears with no claws or teeth.
I think the first thing they do is hug.
Pretty much.
Like,
Actually, it was at this point I noticed that there was loads of NWO shirts in the crowd.
oh, right. Because he wasn't watching the match. You weren't watching the match.
No, I fell asleep.
Oh, no, NWO.
There are some moments with impressive strength. Big Show does a press slam. He does a fall-away slam. But the match is so slow. These two sort of just stumble about. And Big Show is sort of just... He goes to run off the ropes, but he's slower than walking. And he hits a big elbow and like I think Jim Ross says, that's usually a 3 count on a normal person. When has Big Show ever won a match with an elbow?
Let's go back to all the other matches to find out.
Yeah. Wait, no, we've delayed the network. We can't.
Oh yeah, I thought really. I was reading on Facebook that it's going to be free for some
November in America.
Oh.
So you get Survivor Series free for just $9.99, but not now because it's free. So fuck you. Oh, we see a choke slam because Show does a choke slam. See what I did there? Choke slam.
Well done, Mark.
Yeah, I worked hours. But Kane counters into a DDT. Apparently.
When does
Kane?
Oh
goes,
wait, no. With the choke slam, Big Show puts up his hand and he does like whoa, and everyone just thought he was saying hello and was like, hey,
hello.
hey, Big Show, and I'm like, what?
Hits the choke slam.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep saying choke slam till it becomes a thing.
no,
choke slam, choke slam.
and he wants to.
Then no, we get the interference. The interference.
No, it's a bit before that.
What?
When Big Show wants to get revenge and try and scratch out his eye.
I might have missed that bit.
Well, Kane got out his eye, so he goes back to it. He goes like, and Kane's like, no. And it was
He's going
like Elliot E.T. and he's like, fuck off, go away.
Yeah, this match has degenerated into swatting flies.
So that happened, and then
the interference spot from Satan himself, as the red light comes on and we hear May 19th.
It's coming.
May
You're
19th.
afraid no one likes you.
Your goldfish died.
You're
May 19th.
You're adopted. God.
You will jump Eagle endlessly.
What are you doing?
Dunkin'
Donuts.
Satan. Yeah. So like Kane goes, not Satan.
Yeah.
That's my one weakness.
Ow! My thoughts are just spilling out of my head, and everyone can hear it.
And then Big Show performs a steel chair exorcism.
Yeah, he's like, the power of chair compel you. Ow! And puts him out of his misery.
Yeah, there's no disqualification. Just Big Show just leaves. Yeah. Referee's like, I'm not disqualifying Kane because of Satan. It's just not right. So technically, Kane wins by count out. That's what I'm hypothesizing.
Yeah, but no one counted.
Huh?
No one counted.
So this match sucked and it didn't happen.
The match hasn't ended yet. Also, I think putting him out of misery actually works because he doesn't hear the voices afterwards. He gets up he sits up oh.
Yeah, he does sit up and the crowd goes, yay!
Yeah, is it match continuing? No, Big Show's... Because they're being a Big Show, like, oi, get back in there! Beat him up again!
Yeah, I get the story, like, Satan, May 19th.
Yeah.
But can someone at least ring the bell?
The thing I got out of this match was I really wanted to see Cena Evil. Because the JR and Jerry were just talking about it.
Honestly, if See No Evil is half as fucked up as the thing Kane's been doing on Raw, it must be a really good film.
Talking about fucked up.
Oh, fucking hell.
Next part.
Okay, a stripper turns up.
No, she's a diva wrestler.
Stripper
They're
turns
not
up.
divas at this point, are they? They're just
Women's wrestlers.
women wrestles.
They're divas, basically.
It's kind of
No, they are divas. They are divas.
Oh, they're divas, but the champion's not diva.
No, still women's championship.
Candice Michelle.
A stripper.
Candice Michelle.
A stripper.
She works
Porn
for
star.
Playboy. Does she?
She doesn't work for Playboy.
No, but she's
But he
model.
took pictures of her a couple of times.
So did I. Anyway,
But she was a porn star 'cause she was in porn movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's a stripper.
Have you got those?
Probably.
Oh, I'll take them. So, continuing with
Yeah, she goes...
Vince is God Part 2.
Yeah. This is actually... I thought this was the weirdest one.
Yeah.
This is pretty fucked up.
This is weird.
Candice is like, hello, Vince. But she's got, like, herpes or hooker AIDS.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we paused it, and, she comes in, and the first thing Vince is boobs.
Yeah, like, we paused it because something, and
Yeah.
Vince is clearly just looking down at her cleavage.
Yeah, we're like, oh, okay.
Candice is like, can you put some healing hands on me? So Vince puts his hands on her head.
And she's like, lower. And
But she's like, lower. He's like, okay, I'll put them on your sexy shoulders.
He's like, no, lower.
No, lower.
Yeah, I went around your waist.
Oh, let me touch up your waist. Oh,
no, higher.
Yeah. I have such a boner.
Higher.
Just stick your hands. Just put your hands on my tits, Vince. Heal me.
Okay, and then he's like...
And then, they fall back on the couch, and Candy's
He's
like,
like,
oh,
and
oh,
Candice is like going, oh, and Vince is going, oh, because it's the weirdest sex I've ever seen. And they go back on the couch, and Shane walks in like, Dad, what are you doing?
Dad, we just come for the match. No, we're not come for the match. No.
But that
Dad, what are you doing? Let's go.
Dad, Shane's actually really cool with it. It's like he does this thing normally.
Yeah, let's face it. Shane's grown up with this all his life.
Yeah. And Shane's like, Dad, what are you doing? We've got a show. And he's like, I'm
Vince...
healing her. And she's like, we can heal her later. Come on.
So Candice is lying there on the couch. She rolls onto the floor and she's still going.
Yeah. And she is rubbing her breasts.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's an 18. This is Wrestling 18 in 2006. And look at dumb RVD's faces. Look at RVD's faces. Anyway, so this is an 18. And
I wonder why.
we were like, oh yeah, I can see some 18 stuff. And then that came up, right, this was 18.
Well, we do see the Kentucky Sledgehammer Massacre later, so maybe that's what brought it up to an 18.
Yes, Triple H went through the whole crowd. Sledgehammered everyone.
Okay, this match I do have fucking loads of notes for.
When this was going on, these were my notes. I need an adult and scribbles because I didn't know what to write.
I wrote, I need shooting, Candice displays porn level acting. Oh, actually there was one thing we didn't mention. Candice comes into the same office where they're throwing a fish earlier and she says, what's that smell?
Oh, yeah.
You'd think she'd recognise the smell of fish being a porn star and all.
That's offensive to porn stars.
So it's Candice Michelle.
Oh.
Yeah. And
JR, I think it was, he says, JR had most of the best lines here.
Yeah.
But he said that he laid more than just his hands on her.
Yeah.
Which
It was
means
like,
when they're on the couch and we didn't see what was in front of me, it's just this big...
It's suggesting that your vein slipped out. Yeah.
JR, what have you...
Thanks for that mental image, JR.
Yeah, JR, thanks.
I think he slipped more than a... Oh, God.
And this is the match.
Oh, God. Oh, it's God.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels and God versus Vince and Shane. Who wants to start this off?
Vince McMahon does God's intro. He calls him a holy
Shane
roller.
comes out Then Vince comes out.
Yeah.
Vince gets the mic.
Vince calls God a holy roller.
Oh yeah, these are the names that...
He calls him a hipster from heaven.
Yeah.
Says something about the man upstairs.
Yeah, he's the man upstairs. Because he ran out of things.
He's like, oh, everybody, welcome, God. There's a harp playing. The Titantron has, like, clouds and shit.
Yeah.
And like, this spotlight moves down the ramp.
Yeah.
And goes round... It goes round the ring.
Yeah. Oh, that was later. It's No. Yeah. It's like halfway down the ramp. And it's like, oh, holy music. And then Fizz is like, stop. Stop the music.
It gets worse. He says, God, you're in my house now, and you've got to have your entrance the WWE way.
Yeah.
It starts playing Cat Miller's music, or the funky stuff.
It's
Funkasaurus.
It's 90s funk music.
It's Somebody Call My Mama.
No, it's not.
But without the Somebody Call My Mama bits.
It's not.
Somebody Call God's Mama.
It's the same.
But it's just the noise, it's not the lyrics. It's fucking... It's a disco...
It's just 90s funk music.
It's fucking...
It's just funk music.
It's like...
And you know, they're all dancing in the ring.
Yeah.
And God goes around this ring dancing, maybe?
Comes in the ring. It gets worse. Vince tells the ref to check him out.
Yeah. Because he might have a weapon.
Yeah.
Because he's God.
He's got to check God for concealed weapon.
Yeah.
God's a spotlight, by the way.
Yeah. Referee's like, no.
Fuck what?
God's not real.
Yeah, I don't believe he's here.
I don't believe he's here. And then Vince is like, slaps him and he's like,
he slaps the ref.
Check God out.
Yeah. And then Vince says this is a no holds barred, no DQ match.
Mm-hmm.
HBK at last comes out.
Mm-hmm. Interrupts this.
All I can think of
thing
was that was weird.
Yeah.
It comes in, punches the shit out of the McMahons. Vince rolls to the outside, gets a crossbody.
Yeah. So he's going. He just gets Vince out of the way and beats up Shane because he's the younger and more athletic person. Oh, we didn't mention that. I think Vince looks worse here than he does at WrestleMania.
That's because he got fucking killed at WrestleMania.
But at WrestleMania, he had more oil.
Oh, he was covered in oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was flammable at WrestleMania. Awesome outside spot to Shane McMahon by Shawn Michaels. Does a flip. Kills him. They battle up the ramp.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels is just fucking killing them. He rams. Oh, yeah. He fucking rams Shane's head into the backdrop.
Oh yeah, the backlash.
Scenery. Yeah, the backlash blade.
The blade. Yeah.
And he just smashes his face into it, and
then right after that, was it like a spear? Wasn't it pretty much? What is it?
No, it's a crossbody.
Oh, it's a crossbody
off the ramp onto a wooden pallet thing.
Yeah, which electronics are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just missed one of the technician's lunch.
Yeah, there's a sandwich and an orange in a box.
And the guy's like, damn, I want it.
So yeah, and then Shawn climbs back up the ladder to the ramp, where Shane McMahon is waiting with a chair. And he fucking kills Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, the first blood of the night?
Yeah.
First bust.
Blade.
Turns into Wesley Snipes. Yeah.
Shane starts taking advantage. Shane is a great wrestler, as we mentioned at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Hip toss to Shawn into the barricade, back at ringside. Gets him in the ring. He misses an elbow, and Shawn Michaels takes advantage. But then Shane does an awesome DDT. Spins round him, hits a DDT.
Yeah.
Tags in Vince.
Vince comes in. And obviously Vince can't wrestle, so he just takes off his belt.
Trousers fall down.
So so the only way... I mean, I guess that's why it's no holds barred match, because he can't wrestle. So
I think most matches Vince has ever been in, are no holds barred.
Yeah.
Bored.
Yeah, I'm bored.
No holds barred, no DQ.
Yeah, because he can't wrestle, I think.
Pretty much.
Because he takes off his belt straight away and starts whacking around a bit. It hurts, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. But I can't complain because I can't imagine Vince actually doing moves well. And talking about not doing moves well, after beating Shawn Michaels up for a while, decides to go for the Sweet Chin Music.
No.
You want to go?
I'll go for this.
Okay, alright.
Vince grabs the microphone. Yeah. And then he starts talking to God.
Oh, yeah.
And it's as weird as it sounds. And he calls God a coward and stuff, and like he says, God. The spotlight moves back up the ramp. And he's like, God has left. God has left the building.
He's like, God, where are you going?
Oh yeah.
Where are you going, God?
And he's like, God has left the building.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm gonna hit a super kick. I'm gonna hit a super kick. I'm gonna hit a super kick. Tries to super kick Shawn. Shawn catches his foot. I would like to point out that his super kick was like below chest high.
It was just maybe about a big boot more than a super kick, but it wouldn't.
It was a kick to the abdomen.
Yeah.
A tap at best.
Because it was super kick going on like, sideways, but he kind of just went.
Yeah. So yeah, Shawn starts his comeback. He does you know his flying forearms. He's famous for them.
Yeah.
The flying forearm, then a nip up. He doesn't jump for the flying forearm, and JR says, a flying forearm, but almost a running forearm. Well, good covering, JR, thanks. He does a better one to Shane. Shane comes back in with a chair and hits Vince with a chair shot, unprotected. Vince does not put his hands up for his chair shot. He gets hit straight in the face.
That was worse than the Shawn Michaels getting hit.
Double switching music.
Yeah.
He starts doing his suckets.
Yes.
And then he pushes God and tells him to get the tables.
No. Shawn Michaels gets the tables. He gets
he
two tables.
Two tables.
And then everyone is like, we want... Oh yeah, because he's going like... The chant's like, we want tables. And Shawn's like, yeah.
Here's your tables.
Yeah.
But then they're like, we want ladders.
Okay.
They're fucking ladders.
So he gets this... He gets this...
It's my favourite thing in wrestling, the commentators go, that's a 20-foot ladder. Maybe if Shawn Michaels is 16 feet tall, it's a 10-foot ladder at most.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe 10. Yeah.
8 to 10 foot. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's 20.
Yeah, 20-foot ladder.
And, so Shawn Michaels climbs the ladder and we're expecting the most awesome thing to go through Shane and Vince, and on the tables. But out of nowhere, and this is literally out of nowhere, I wasn't expecting this, and I didn't want to expect it. It was funny, because we see him climbing up and he's going to jump on them, and he just jumps out the ring. Yeah. I'm like, where's he going?
Lands straight on the Spirit Squad.
Yeah, the Spirit Squad are there. Like, oh, hi. Which was cool, but not good, because, as we would say right now, doesn't end well.
No, the Spirit Squad get back up, beat the shit out of Shane. Shawn. They do their silly finisher where they pick him up, but they throw him like 6 feet in the air and he lands through the table.
Yeah.
Vince gets the pin.
Which looks like fun.
Vince pins Shawn. I was really hoping they would somehow have Vince pin God. That would have been hilarious.
I have no idea how they do that.
No, do I, but it would.
They could do the whole, head. Just have, a head again and put it on Head and Shoulders. I remember that. That was awesome.
No. What, you get a head and put on a Bible? What? No, you get some bread, obviously, the body of Christ.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you pin the bread.
No. I think actually Vince pinning Shawn probably the best finish.
No, because it's kind of stupid. I mean, I'm not a fan of the interferences at all.
Yeah, it was kind of obvious this was going to happen, though.
Maybe, but I didn't expect the Spirit Squad to actually arrive.
When they arrived, you didn't see them, and it was kind of funny to see Shawn just suddenly jump out to the left, and you're like, what the fuck?
But, yeah. But it's because, he knocks him down, and it's like, oh, okay, you got him down. But he didn't, he didn't think that the Spirit Squad would just get up and beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, it was bad. That was a really good match, but...
Yeah, and also...
It's so bizarre.
As soon as it's Vince pins and 1, 2, and 3, Jug goes, oh, that's bullshit!
Yeah, fucking JR swears!
Yeah, he goes,
that's bullshit!
He's like, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry for my bad language.
Yeah, he said something he said something really silly, like...
I will now commit seppuku.
Seppuku? Sudoku?
Yeah, I will now complete my Sudoku. Anyway, Todd Grisham is with the champ. He says John Cena's the most controversial champion because, some people hate him, some people love him. I was like, shit, this is 8 years ago. We've been bored of him for years.
Yeah. Yeah, even John Cena makes fun of it. It's like, yeah, where's the news?
Yeah. Shit, it's been like this for years. The crowd's not 100% behind you. No shit. They talk about the handicap matches on Raw that they had with Triple H and John Cena versus Edge, Edge and John Cena versus Triple H, Edge and Triple H versus John Cena. All of them had like one finish each. Cena basically gives the same promo he's given for the last 10 years, saying he's a champ and he's here. He says, and like, it doesn't matter if the crowd cheer me or not. Edge is going to get deafening silence. Thank you for burying him. Fucking hell. This was an awful promo. I'm just saying that now. And I'm not actually all against John Cena promos. They tend to be boring, and occasionally he comes out with a brilliant one. But this was fucking dreadful.
Yeah, it's kind of something that you hate when John Cena makes you laugh. Because he had done that.
Yeah, John Cena has been funny.
He has had a couple of good jokes.
And there's been times he's done like a passionate promo. It's like, yeah, it's a good promo.
Yeah.
I like that. This is fucking awful.
Yeah. So
yeah, after he buries Edge,
the crowd stance here is still Triple H to win.
yeah, Triple H is definitely the
Triple
favourite.
H is the favourite.
I think John Cena does get cheered more than Edge.
Really?
Just because I think Edge gets booed as a heel.
Really? Because I thought John Cena's chants were little girls. And I can't make up most of the crowd.
Maybe, I don't know. This is the point where we hear that Trish has dislocated her shoulder.
Yes.
And then Matt Striker comes out.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I've gone straight to the match because I didn't write anything about this. I didn't want
I wonder why. Well, firstly, Matt Striker is wearing the worst jumper I've ever seen.
No. You said it was the best.
In a sarcastic way.
It wasn't sarcastic. He loved it in quotations.
He basically comes out and cuts the same promo Lee cut earlier, but more offensive, saying Kentucky are the most stupid people in the world. They're rednecks. None of them can spell their own names.
Something about basketball player being illegally
it says like
drafted or something.
Now, what you are good at is like illegal basketball players in your team shit. Fuck.
And it was like, oh no, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Not basketball. Not the Kentucky.
I'm like, I don't know what's going
Crumpets.
on. There was something else as well.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. But he says none of you can spell your name, but I have found the smartest person from Kentucky ever. It's Eugene.
Eugene comes out.
He says, Eugene, you can't spell your own name, can you?
No.
He's like, yes, I can. Okay, do it.
I think Eugene is one of the worst things in wrestling because it's one of the most offensive things in wrestling. And I mean, it's been done multiple times, but like a retarded character annoying avoiding it, and he's literally there scratching his head up, licking himself. Like, it's like the worst thing. I'm embarrassed to watch it. Yeah. I hate Eugene, but I don't hate him. He must get paid so much to embarrass himself.
He writes, Striker loves poop. Maybe proving Striker's point, but the crowd does chant Striker loves poop as well.
Yeah, which is a chant that needs to be bring back.
And then like Striker's going, oh fucking you people from Kentucky are scumbags and shit. And he turns to Eugene and says, Eugene, are you picking your nose?
Yeah, he
and
is.
His finger actually does have a booger on it.
Yes, it does, and he wants to eat it.
Yeah. And then he sticks it in Striker's
And Matt's like, no, Matt's like, no, stop. Eugene, don't do it. And he's like, okay, I won't do it. Then he puts in Matt Striker's mouth.
Yeah. And then he hits a stunner.
Stunner.
Which Striker no sells.
Yeah.
He gets back up straight away. He's like, you fucking Eugene, I hate you. So do we. I don't like Matt Striker either.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode of Lucha Underground, and Matt Striker and Vampiro on commentary are much better than JR.
Really?
Not JR. Michael Cole, JBL, and Jerry Lawler.
Really?
Yeah, he's fine. But
Oh, okay.
this segment's fucking awful.
I thought he was bad at commentating as well.
Yeah, he was on SmackDown.
Oh,
I don't know what's wrong with him on SmackDown, but he didn't.
Oh.
He was okay on Lucha Underground. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
It's interesting. Cool.
You should watch Lucha Underground because that's
will.
really good. JR says even barbecue sauce won't help.
Selling his barbecue sauce. There's a lot of selling this. See no evil, barbecue sauce.
Yeah, it's advertising.
See no barbecue sauce.
Oh god. Cena versus Triple H versus Edge.
Yes. Main event.
Firstly, the promo package music.
Oh right.
I've been talking about the music quite a lot tonight, But the music for this promo package is "Don't Try This at Home" music.
Yeah.
Without like the talking over.
Yeah, it is the same music. Actually, it's true.
Why would you use that music? I mean, I'm guessing on the actual live pay per view they had a song, probably the song from the opening. No, it can't be because they actually had that on the DVD already. But I'm guessing they couldn't license the song for the DVD. So we just like, what music have we got lying around? Oh shit, just use the "Don't Try This at Home" music.
I wouldn't believe that though, because I'm sure the WWE have access to a lot of music.
Maybe, but
they do have like bands like Alter Bridge doing Edge's music and such, and Saliva. And I mean, they're not the biggest bands at the time, but they are able to get lots of smaller bands to.
Possibly, but I can't see any other.
And they got
I can't
James
see
Johnson.
another. Maybe it's like the last day is being released, and then suddenly they said you can't use this music. So like, shit, what have you got lying around? But for some reason, it's a "Don't Try This at Home" music. The triple threat starts with Edge going to the outside, and Triple H and Cena beating the shit out of each other. Cena tries to pin Triple H. Edge comes in and just like punches him in the back of the head.
Yeah, it's funny. Edge is just chilling out, and then once the pin goes, he just like slaps him John Cena's head.
Yeah, and rolls back out.
Yeah.
Triple H gets the
Edge
upper hand, pins Cena. Edge grabs his leg.
Yeah, pulls him a bit.
Then Triple H
is just like.
Triple H and Cena go back to punching each other, and then Edge gets up on the apron.
Yeah, and he's enjoying the show.
He's fucking loving it.
He's like, "This is great. I'm like the audience here." And
Cena and Triple H stop punching each
They
other.
stop because they notice that Edge is just standing there, and Edge is like, "Shit, me."
Yeah, and for 5 minutes he just stands there going,
Yeah, and then they go in to get him. They're going to get Edge, and like, I mean, they walk up to it, and Edge can move, but no, he's paralyzed. He's like, no, and they fight Edge.
Yeah, they hip toss him in, they start punching him,
Yeah.
throw him to the outside, and Cena and Triple H engage in a knob contest. But basically just slamming Edge's head into the announce table.
Yep.
And then they get back in, and then Triple H pulls Cena and kills him, and then it basically just breaks down into your standard triple threat formula. 2 guys fight, 1 guy on the outside taken out, and then just swap it round as you go. This goes on for a while. The weirdest part of this match is John Cena goes for a splash off the top rope. Never seen him do that before.
I've seen him do it.
I don't think I have.
I don't remember when.
I remember his.
He's definitely done a splash.
I remember his shitty top rope leg drop.
Yeah, he does
Which
that now and
sucks.
then, and that sucks.
But I've never seen him go to the top and do like a frog splash.
He does do that crossbody off the turnbuckle,
Yeah, maybe.
but
It's the only time I've seen him
how
hit it.
often. Yeah.
Cena, I can't remember how, but Lita kills Cena. Like, I think she pulls him off the ring apron and he like, fuck.
Can't remember.
Oh, right, but Lita kills Cena.
Lita does something cool.
Yeah. And then, coming towards the end of this match, the cool spots do happen. John Cena gets Triple H and Edge into a double FU position. Edge slips down and hits a spear.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
He doesn't slip down. He just has Triple H in the FU and he spins. He runs into the ring. There's multiple times where there's like FU and then someone.
No, but this was a spear. They had
it was a
Edge
spear.
down spear, yeah. Triple H gets busted open.
Yes.
Like, fuck.
How does that happen again?
Catapulted into the turnbuckle.
Yes.
And he is
does.
bleeding like a split.
He is really bad.
He has been
everywhere.
eviscerated. He gushes blood. Edge hits an inverted DDT on the table. It doesn't break. It looks painful as fuck.
Yes.
Because Triple H just hits it head first. No
yeah.
give. It's a fucking hard surface.
Ow.
That must have hurt. And it only gets a minor holy shit cat chant.
Yeah, there's a bit of a holy shit.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
It's one guy.
Yeah. Edge gets back in the ring and hits a missile dropkick on John Cena.
Yeah, that was good. He hit it. It was good.
Yeah.
How many times... I mean, we've been talking about this, but I'm sure he must have done it already. But the STFUs,
The Signal the fucking Unicorn.
which is what you're calling it.
Yeah, I'm calling it the Signal the fucking Unicorn.
That doesn't make any sense. It sounds better than the actual...
Yeah, it'd be great if the announcers went, "Oh, he's locked in the Signal the fucking Unicorn! He's
You're fired.
tapped to signal the fucking unicorn!
You're fired.
He's tapped!"
But yeah, he's locked this in... He locks it in about 4 times, I think.
Yeah, but the funniest is he locks it in on Edge, and Edge about to tap out, and Triple H grabs his hand, just fucking hits John Cena with a microphone.
Oh yeah, that's another part of like
bonk. And then the story is that John Cena made Triple H tap at WrestleMania, and Triple H said, "I underestimated you, and it's never going to happen again."
Yes.
He locks in the signal of fucking unicorn again on Triple H.
Stop calling it that.
He locks in the STFU on Triple H.
Yeah.
Triple H is just gushing blood.
Yeah.
He is covered in gore. This is Triple H Evil Dead.
Yeah.
It's fucking nasty.
And
he's like, they're doing a pass out spot.
yeah, the referee's picking up his hand.
Yeah. And then before he hits 3, Triple H grabs the rope.
Turns into Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Gets up. And then Cena locks it in again.
Yeah, because, you know, he's like, shit, I've used my other moves. Might as well do it again.
Yeah.
Fourth time's a charm.
Edge stops it this time.
Yep.
Fucking lousy ref bump.
Oh, yeah.
And again, it's a triple threat, no DQ. Why is there a ref bump? Because the ref's out and like Triple H gets a sledgehammer. But it's no DQ, he could do that anyway.
Yeah.
He could come down with a sledgehammer.
True. I didn't think about that. That is exactly what they do, because as soon as that happens, Triple H goes and gets the sledgehammer.
No, we get the Tower of Doom spot.
Yeah.
The
But,
electric
you know,
chair.
like,
yeah.
after the referee bump, he's like, okay, I can get the sledgehammer, basically.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah, the ref bump. Lita comes in and takes a spine buster.
Yes. Which looked good.
Yeah. Edge goes for a spear, misses at FU. Cena gets low blow by Triple H. Cena gets the bridge for the win. Counters the pedigree, flips.
Yeah. Oh, you
Triple H
mentioned
over.
it, but there was a Tower of Doom. That was cool.
Yeah.
No, you just briefly mentioned it. There was a
Yeah,
Tower
it's
of
like
Doom.
an electric chair and
It
a
was
Samoan
like
drop.
yeah,
He's going to FU him off
FU
the
on the turnbuckle.
off the turnbuckle.
It was
right
Edge, yeah. And
Triple H.
Triple H. Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, was it Triple H?
Yeah, Triple H is the one who.
Yeah, he came in and the chair drops him. It's fucking
yeah,
amazing.
it's good.
So yeah, Cena gets the bridge for a win. Triple H looks pissed. Cena's celebrating, and Triple H takes him out from behind.
Mm-hmm.
Gets the sledgehammer.
Yeah.
At this point.
Do.
So yeah, maybe I don't know what the point of the ref bump
Sledgehammer.
was at all because nothing happened.
No.
There's no
Doesn't he hit
pins.
him? He just hits the referee, doesn't he?
Edge kind of just stumbles into him.
No, like at the end.
Oh, with sledgehammer.
When Triple H has got the sledgehammer, he's like hits Cena.
He hits Edge.
He hits the referee.
He hits Edge, then the ref, and then Cena.
Yeah. And Cena gets what he deserves.
And Cena just like jumps up and says, "I'm not selling it."
Yeah.
He does actually sell the sledgehammer.
Yeah.
If he didn't, he would be fired. I guess.
Maybe he sold it for a bit too long.
Yeah.
Cena, you can get up now.
He's fucking dead.
And yeah, that's end. Oh, he suck it as well.
Oh, he
Triple
does
H
suck
just
it,
said it. There was a couple of DX moments in this.
But on the whole, it was good. But it wasn't amazing.
Edge was good. Triple H was good.
Even John Cena was good.
Really? No, I can't say it was good. He did the STFU like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, but we had No Way Out where like Kurt Angle and Undertaker locked in their submissions 5 times each.
That's sort of different, if you know what I mean. Because they're trading them off.
Yeah, but the story here was Triple H tapped out and they're putting it in.
Sure, but he's doing it to Edge as well.
That's fucking hilarious.
So, I thought Cena was rubbish. And if we see a good Cena match, I'll.
Do you know what I would
credit
prefer?
where it's due, but I don't think it was.
I think the triple threat was the wrong way to go. What I would have done is Triple H versus Edge, number 1 contenders, John Cena special guest referee.
No, referee.
I hate special guest referee matches, by the way, but this match,
I think John Cena would be confused.
I don't really get who gets what out of this because Cena basically wins by luck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would have to be against Cena because he has the championship.
Triple H doesn't lose anything by this because he's killed everyone with a sledgehammer and looks like a fucking beast covered in gore.
Yeah, and
And
people
Edge
still love
has
him.
been kept down in the same way he was before.
Yeah.
So, who's won out of this, really?
The fans have won out of this
Maybe.
because they've got some blood and some cool spots. That was good.
Yeah, this match had its moments, it was good. I enjoyed it, but... meh. I don't know. I've just kind of left a bit of taste in my mouth. I'm not sure why.
The taste of bogies.
Fuck off. Okay, we're going to talk about the DVD extras quickly because they are important. Because we're not talking about the Triple H interview and the other one that has nothing to do with anything.
What was your?
I can't remember. Oh, Shane McMahon and Vince go to church. That's quite funny, but we're not going to talk about it.
He has like the holy water, and he's like, "Hey, here's this," and he drinks it, and he does the Triple H. And Shane's just looking like, "You bastard, you blasphemous bitch." I don't know.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, he calls Shane Seaman as well. I guess we are talking about it. But the extras, the extras we are going to talk about are the Joey Styles extras.
We're going to talk about the Raw stuff first, or RVD on?
We'll talk about RVD first. But first, I'd like to say that in a couple of months, it's One Night Stand. And Joey Styles is fucking important. So I thought, as they're on here, we will look at the Joey Styles extras on the DVD. And we won't make a separate video for it. Because we did that once before.
Oh, no, it's
different because of fucking hours of extras in that.
So the first one is Joey Styles and RVD backstage after...
It's after the pay-per-view.
After the pay-per-view. Or
at least after
RVD's
match.
And RVD's ready to go home.
Obviously, RVD and Joey Styles go way back.
They are in a relationship. Pretty much. They are... Like, RVD's looking at Joey Styles. The reason why I'm asking we should talk about this first, because we're going to have to go back to why RVD's talking about this.
Maybe.
The sticking up for himself, Joey Styles.
Well, no, because the Raw ones actually happen after it.
Oh, okay.
The Raw stuff's the Raw after the pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
Basically, RVD's saying, "Where were you tonight, Joey?" And Joey says, "Oh, I was back here watching." He said, "What? You didn't get to call anything?" He said, No, it's JR. JR's back. He got to do it. And RVD says, "Look, Joey, man, come on, you got to stand up for yourself. You know, they treat you like dirt. You gotta stick up for yourself. You know, I love you, man." And he's like, you named my moves on the spot.
Yeah, he was saying...
And it's true, Joey Styles is fucking amazing.
And he said, did JR's call...
Did JR...
When I hit Shelton Benjamin with this...
Yeah.
Did JR call it the Van Daminator?
No, he fucking didn't. I didn't actually notice if he did or not. He says, "You the man, stick up for yourself." RVD sounds high.
Yeah, but RVD's doing all the talking.
I don't think he is high, he just sounds high.
Because he has been high.
Yeah.
In the match, probably. But, Joey's not talking at all.
Joey's
just listening to RVD. So
yeah, mate.
It's quite...
emotional.
Well, yeah, all this Joey Styles stuff is quite emotional.
And then it cuts to... Well, the rest of the extras are the next Monday.
Confused because JR's back, but in the Raw, Joey Styles is Jerry.
JR has only been back for the pay-per-views.
Oh, okay.
He got fired, but he's been at Wrestlemania. He's on...
You're fired, but can we have you?
Yeah.
Because you're popular?
Backlash.
You want money? Okay.
But Joey Styles has been calling the rules.
Okay.
So, yeah, first we have Joey Styles with the Spirit Squad. Yeah, no, that's my reaction as well. They keep fucking saying, "Joey, you have no spirit." They're going to make Joey dress up as a female cheerleader.
They're telling him what to do and what to say. And they're saying, say that Kenny is the new champion.
Kenny versus John Cena. That's a fucking match and a half.
Definitely. And,
I don't think it lasts long.
I believe this is actually how the WWE control all their staff.
Yeah.
They sit them down with the Spirit Squad.
All I can say is Dolph Ziggler sucks. Kenny as WWE champion makes me want to bring back Rob Conway. And Kenny sucks.
Yeah. And
the best part of all this, Kenny does try to hit Joey Styles with a balloon.
Yeah, they push from... Oh, no, so they like ask him to say it with Spirit, and Joey's like...
Fuck off.
And the new WWE champion is Kenny!
Kenny!
It's quite funny. And yeah, then they push him out and throw a balloon at him.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure Joey hit. Sold it quite well.
Okay, and the next one. Joey Styles comes out. Jerry Lawler's like, "Oh, here he comes, fucking Joey Styles."
What?
Come on, Joey, say it. Say, "Kenny Dykstra, next WWE champion." And Joey's like...
not happy. And Joey, "Come on!
How about we call the show, Jerry?" He's like, No, come on, say it. Next champion, Kenny Dykstra.
Oh, yeah, no, I can hear it now. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Kenny's the new champion! And Joey's like, "Oh, fuck, that's mine."
And he's like, "Jerry, I'm not a. There were no hacks on ECW. I'm not a hack. You're a hack. Whatever.
No, yeah.
He calls
said
him
there
a
were
hack. There were no hacks on ECW, man.
Yeah.
Like Jerry, anyway. And then he pushes Jerry.
Yeah.
Then he slaps Jerry.
And he's like, I like that. That's spirit. Yeah. And he's like, your spirit. He pushes him again.
He slaps him. He slaps Jerry.
And he does it. He pushes him twice.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah. And then he's just like, I like it. Spirit. Yeah. And then he slaps him.
Yeah.
And then Jerry literally does have like, what the fuck? He just pushes him back.
Because, okay, yeah, I don't like to see Joey Styles embarrassed because I love Joey Styles. But we have to remember that Jerry Lawler is an ex-wrestler.
Yeah.
And a successful
and
one.
Joey isn't.
Joey's not actually a wrestler. He's just a fucking amazing commentator.
Jerry does look actually pissed when he pushes Joey and pushes him onto the floor. And Jerry kind of like walks off like when a bully pushes you over and when you're young and you have to go, I'm going to go back with mum.
Yeah.
And Joey kind of storms off.
Yeah. Okay, for the last segment, I'm just going to say that Joey Styles, behind JR, is my favourite commentator. I fucking love Joey Styles.
Yeah.
My third is Paul Heyman, by the way. Fourth, Bobby the Brain Heenan, maybe. I really liked him. I've not really seen him Gordon Solly matches. Seen Gordon Solly call any matches, but he's great as well, apparently. But they're like, Joey Styles is up there with the greatest commentators of all time. He is fantastic. So yeah, the last one is Joey Quits. I didn't write any notes for this, just fucking watch it, because this is such a passionate speech.
So, he talks about how in ECW, he was not scripted at all.
He was unscripted, uncensored, loose cannon of ECW.
He could say everything. So, what do you think about this speech? How much was it scripted? How much of it came from the heart?
I think this came from the heart because there is so much passion in this speech.
Because it is very anti-WWE.
Yeah.
Which I think is weird that they would let this happen.
I don't think WWE really want you mentioning... But then again, they did put it on the DVD, so what am I to say?
Yeah.
But like he says, like, calling these guys sports entertainers is insulting to these athletes, these wrestlers.
Who
in these
leave
wrestling
their
matches.
families.
300 days a year.
Yeah. To be called, be superstars.
And he says, and we, like... on ECW, I was on my own calling spots, calling the match. I wasn't sitting here telling stories. I'm not a storyteller.
Yeah, you don't have colour commentary.
I don't talk about poop, semen.
Yeah.
He said he's fed up with Vince, and Vince talks about semen all the time.
Yeah.
Vince fucking does talk about it. He does actually mention, like, groping women, and this is the night after fucking Vince tries to rape Candice Michelle, although Candice was winning, so whatever.
But he's saying that the whole thing is insulting, offensive.
Yeah, he's like being blasphemous, like insulting God, and like he says, you know what's worse? You fans fucking buying it.
Yeah, well, he says all of you fans that are buying it, and you hear the fans that I guess don't really get it, and they're like, "Boo, Joey Styles."
Yeah,
but
boo Joey Styles.
It's definitely not the whole stadium. You know that there are lots of people, and they're like, "I absolutely."
I've seen ECW.
Which behind Jerry. Oh yeah, Jerry. Before this, Jerry was like, "Sorry, come back."
Yeah, come on, Jerry.
This is black guy behind him, and he's just like every time Jerry says, he's like, Jerry.
It's like those stereotypes for black.
Really funny. Yeah, they were literally going, "Damn!" But yeah, Joey.
This just watch it because it's great.
Yeah, he says all this, and he was saying that he has to call the wrestlers superstars. And,
they're not. It's not wrestling. It's sports entertainment. And they're not wrestlers. They're superstars.
Yeah, and he really hates it.
But my favourite part was that he had to call Living Dangerously on his own, and only he could do it because he's fucking Joey Styles.
Yeah.
Because honestly, Jerry Lawler calling anything on his own is fucking terrifying. Because he is an awful commentator. He's always been bad, and he's only ever looked good because JR was next to him holding his fucking hand. Not holding his hand, but like keeping an eye on him.
Jerry's holding something else.
Yeah, pretty much. It's creepy, but it's probably true. This was great. So...
And Jerry quits.
Jerry quits, yes.
And then Jerry, like Jerry's a dick, and then he's like, "Sorry, Joe, come back." Joey does a speech, and then Jerry's like, "What a dick!" Jerry doesn't. He's like saying shit about Joey Styles again.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh." Shut up, Jerry.
But yeah. Anyway, what did you think of Backlash?
It's hard to say. With the matches, I think were pretty solid. I think there wasn't any like match that was absolutely like dreadful. Like there was no like I already hate this and I don't want to watch it. Even Kane and Big Show, you could sit through. You know,
I seem to have passed out at points in that match because I don't really remember it.
well, it's what you expected, but it's not like
Kane and
really
Big Show have
horrible.
faced each other so many times.
It's because like the biggest
And they've
guys
been
in
tag
WWE.
team for so many times as well, and it's draining.
I think the best match would have to be Benjamin and RVD.
Yeah, I
That was
agree.
my favourite match.
That match was incredible.
And my least favourite match... I mean, I want to say Big Show and Kane, but it didn't really end. So I don't know if
Still
that
a
counts. Yeah. So I guess that was my least favourite.
I think that was the most boring.
Yeah.
But overall, as a show, good, bad.
That's what I'm stuck on, because the backstage stuff was weird and the onstage stuff was weird, and like the Eugene stuff is bullshit. Don't like it. The Vince being God stuff, like it was funny. I'm not offended anyway because I don't care for that stuff. But Candice Michelle thing was just gross and weird, and the I can make fish and bread was pretty funny. So I think it might not be the best one we've done reviewed so far of 2006, but it was good.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I kind of agree with the match quality. Carlito versus Chris Masters was great.
Yep.
RVD versus Shelton Benjamin was great.
Yep.
The tag team match was okay, and the triple threat was okay. They're fine. They're good matches. Kane and Big Show is fucking boring, and the Divas match, it was what it was.
It was good.
For what it was good, but like, it was not that. The finish bothers me basically.
Yeah.
Overall, the show was okay, but the fucking God stuff. Whilst I'm not Christian, and I'm not saying that my girlfriend's Christian, therefore I have to defend her, but it is just fucking weird and it makes no sense. And like HBK actually sums it up perfectly in one of the promo points. He says, Vince McMahon has gone insane. That is the only explanation for this. But the stuff with Candice Michelle is just reprehensible. That is fucking disgusting. But this DVD is actually probably worth buying just for the Joey Styles promo, and you can probably get it on YouTube, but
Yeah.
I love that promo.
I think it's worth getting for some of the matches.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Also, the Ric Flair and Marga.
Oh, yeah, I
It,
forgot
it
about
was
that.
what it was. It was a squash
Actually,
match.
Forgot about it.
But it's not that important. It's
Yeah.
just what it is. So yeah, generally the quality's high, but there are points in the show I'm basically... I did hate Kane versus Big Show. I thought that match sucked. It was so slow.
Yeah.
They were so slow moving. Big Show is so heavy.
Yeah, it was too
It's
bad.
harsh to... I know I'm being harsh by pointing out he's a fat bastard.
It's
but
too bad
he was a
timing.
fat
That was it.
That match was slow. I don't... The Divas match, it was good to start with, but the finish sucks. But if Trish was hurt, I guess it has to be. The Eugene match striker thing as well, actually. That...
Disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so sick myself, I hate it.
But yeah, that's
But
it.
this pay-per-view, more than any other, has high points, low points. I think the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll be back next time for Judgment Day 2006, a SmackDown pay-per-view.
Yay.
I was Captain Mediocrity, but I'm about to die, so...
Alright. And I was making it because I'm going to go and do stuff. Like...
rock on!
Candace, my goodness, you look beautiful.
Thanks, Mr. McMahon, but what's that smell?
It's not me. It's a new cleaning solvent that they have out on the market. It smells a little fishy, doesn't it?
Yeah, not good.
What can I do for you? My match is coming right up.
Well, Mr. McMahon, Sorry, but I have this really bad chest cold. And, you know, with you being God, I thought maybe you could lay a healing hand on me.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay.
In the name of...
Mr. McMahon, it's a chest cold, so just a little lower, please.
Oh, right. Okay, then, why don't we try... You have beautiful shoulders. Let's try this. Yeah, is it... Can you feel the...
No, just a little lower.
Oh, maybe around that tiny little waist of yours. Is that feeling? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, just a little bit higher.
A little higher?
Yeah.
Like...
Keep going. Yeah.
Heal this woman's breast! Heal this woman's voluptuous breast! You feel it?
Running through my veins!
I feel it too! Yeah! I feel it! I feel it!
All right, let's go. Let's go. Our match is next. Let's go. What are you doing? I'm just healing Candace. You can heal Candace later. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Damn it.
Get bent, you freaky fish guy.